120 cars, over $20 million of hardware, 11 countries, 3,000 miles, in just 6 days. This is the craziest rally in the world. This is Gumball 3000.
Gumball rocks!
From supercars to supermodels.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
From Hollywood stars to outlandish cars. It's eccentric, glamorous, fast, freaky, and very rock and roll.
Enough said.
It's the greatest adventure you can have on 4 wheels. It's Gumball 3000.
Hi, I'm Ed Lee.
And I'm Caroline Flack, and this is Gumball 3000.
Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be your tour guides on this wild trip around Europe.
Indeed. But your first question might be, what is it? Well, the Gumball is a mammoth 3,000-mile rally around Europe, and it starts here in the heart of London. In fact, the Queen, she lives just over there.
This is Waterloo Place, one of the priciest bits of real estate in the capital. And for a few hours this afternoon, it's going to become the world's most expensive car park.
On this start grid, there are 120 of the rarest, fastest and most expensive cars on the planet. There's 24 Ferraris, including an Enzo worth $1 million. There's 20 Porsches, 7 Lamborghinis and 5 Aston Martins. With a few Bentleys, Rollers and E-Types, it all adds up to over $20 million of hardware. But it's not all about sports cars, because this isn't a race, it's a rally. It's about style and adventure, so any car can enter. There's some wacky, wild and just plain weird vehicles, including this ice cream van. With a top speed of 50 miles an hour, it's a big ask to send it 3,000 miles around Europe. But if it makes it all the way, it could be a winner.
The real competition is for the Spirit of Gumball trophy. Now, this is awarded to the crew and car combination who best embody what Gumball is all about. It's awarded ultimately, though, by one man, Gumball boss, Mr. Maximilian Cooper.
It's not about going fast, you know, it's about just having a good adventure.
The spirit of the Gumball is just a journey.
It seems to me to be a little bit about irreverence, lawlessness, having a good time.
All these people coming from different walks of life with one common denominator, and that's the Gumball.
It's a great way to forget about life.
It's like the nirvana of driving for anyone that's into cars.
I'm doing the rally because I like to put the hammer down in reckless situations. I like to get sideways, and this is the greatest place on earth to do it.
You know that feeling when you're driving fast and the wind's blowing through your hair? I think that's part of the spirit of Gumball.
The spirit of Gumball is live fast, drive fast, party fast.
This is the real school adventure for everyone, isn't it?
Spirit of Gumball. You shouldn't ask a guy that question when he's been drinking all night.
It's a happy thing and it's a peace and love. I know it's not the 60s, but it's a lot of love in the Gumball, so I say peace and love. It's the Gumball.
At the end of the race in the south of France, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend. So I figure this is the best way to spend the last days of my bachelorhood.
Spirit of Gumball to me is to party on and see a bit of the world and have a great time in Monte Carlo and do some serious cash.
But to win the Spirit of Gumball, you've got to complete all 3,000 miles of the rally, which is incredibly tough on the cars and the crews. Of the 120 cars parked here today, less than 100 are expected to finish.
This is no cruise around Europe. This year's route is both beautiful and grueling.
We kick off the rally with a colossal all-night drive from London to Prague. Next up, a full-throttle sprint through Vienna, onto Hungary and another rest stop in Budapest. Then it's time to max out the supercars on Croatia's brand new motorways as the rally heads south to Dubrovnik. Then it's all aboard the ferry for Italy and the island of Sicily, where against the stunning backdrop of Etna, we get a chance to party. Next, it's a mammoth blast up the whole length of Italy. After a quick pit stop in Florence, we hit the home straight to the ultimate Playboy's playground, Monte Carlo, and the end of rally party on the multi-million-dollar Gumball yacht.
It's got a pool, it's got a helipad. Oh, and Naomi Campbell's having her birthday party on it next Saturday. Me and Naomi go way back. We're like that. Such good mates.
Dream on, Mr. Lee. That's what makes this rally so unique. It's basically just one big house party on wheels, and people come from all over the globe just to join in, don't they, Ed?
Yes, they do. From 23 nations, from India to Venezuela, people come to compete in this year's Gumball 3000. Some of them are friends, some of them are strangers, all of them are rivals. This is what happened when they got to meet each other for the first time last night.
The last thing to do before the rally got started was the small matter of one big opening party.
I just seen Daryl Hannah there.
Ooh, there's fans outside of Gumball, and people are going crazy for it.
Well, the whole Gumball thing is great. It's great, you know, and Maximilian and Julia, they the bomb.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Came second last year, so we'll see if we can come first this year. No, I'm expecting to get butt naked, walk in a store, bag a couple bags of chips with an afro on, and show off my wanker.
Because you know them seats I got in the back, they let out.
Let's go, my trains. Gumball 2005.
Can't wait.
Wish I was doing it.
The cars are on their way out. Let's grab a few words with some of the drivers before they leave. You've got some history on Gumball, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got some history. I've outran plenty of cops, got plenty of tickets. You know, it's like I've got a lot of memories, you know. So, and each time I always have a preconceived notion of what I'm going to do and how it's going to work out, and it's always ridiculously the opposite.
Gumball, it's not about how you get there, it's how you look on your way.
Yeah, we're not trying to win the race, we're trying to do it in style.
Well, it looks like you've got a bit of a pit team going on.
We've got a hairdresser, we've got 2 polishers, and a coordinator who looks after the polishers and then a hairdresser.
Which one's your car?
3 cars behind me. Orange General Lee.
Looks pretty special.
Yeah, it's a Le Mans Ferrari that did the Le Mans 24-hour race, just painted out like the Dukes of Hazzard car, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Come on, wah, yo, who there? In the master, check my clicks, stars make you move, big black, make you switch, y'all. It's get my dad top of the dome, I'm gonna stay smart, man, we're taking this kid home, ha.
Big black, and there is no other. I tell you what, because we do it undercover. 365 on your back, laying it down. It's big black, give you every damn pound.
This is the start grid to the 7th annual Gumball Rally. All of the cars are ready to leave the paddock. The drivers are amped up and sat at the wheels of their car. Starting in London at 8 in the evening, we head straight for the continent, through France into Belgium and a quick pit stop in a chateau. Nice. And then the fun really starts. With no speed limit on the autobahns, Germany is going to be the first chance for the Gumballers to stick the pedal to the metal. Legally, anyway. Then it's over the Czech border and on to Prague and a well-earned beer. It's an 800-mile marathon, which the supercars could finish in as little as 10 hours. While those of us in the slower vehicles might find ourselves still on the road a whole 24 hours later.
Okay.
In front of thousands of people, Formula One ace Jensen Button drops the flag, and this year's Gumball 3000 is go.
This is the Cuban brothers coming up in their stretch Hummer. Behind that, a couple of Porsche 911s. So it should be a right Royal Rumble. This is absolutely insane. There's got to be 10, 15,000 people lining the street. And we're with the Cuban brothers.
This is impressive.
Yeah, very impressive.
Wow. Crazy.
We are driving a ice cream van.
Woo!
Hey man, we just got our route card. Our ice cream van is heading off to where are we going? Belgium. We're following the little dots across. Hey, and I'm like worried I'm gonna run somebody over here. And look at this. See if we get some speed.
How fast are you going, Matthew?
30.
And that's what it sounds like at 30?
So Gumball has begun and there's 800 miles of road between me and my bed. It's an action-packed journey for all of us. This is it, leg one of the Gumball 3000, and we're leaving London on our way to the Channel Tunnel.
Parliament, London Eye, and Big Ben, all at once. And the Thames.
Bye, Big Ben.
The River Thames.
We're off.
Most cars get through the border without a hitch, but Kathy and Sue in their dinky Caterham 7 arrive to find they're not even booked on the train.
Sorry. No, at the 9. Stop. We're not on the train. It's not good.
First on board is Manchester's rock legend Bez. He seems to have it all sussed.
We're on the way to France on the, what's it called? On the Rattler. On the Dover Rattler. We came from where everyone else came from, but it was doing great, so we got here and just overheated. I just kicked the wire off the fan, but luckily we cured the problem. So we thought we had a breakdown before we left the country even, but we're still with it.
So yeah, the adventure has begun.
But not for these lads. Overheating is their problem. But that's what you get when you pimp out a 69 VW camper van with a Porsche 911 engine.
Cuban dance move number 1, the snake.
Oh my God.
The Cubans and Kim Mazel are enjoying the lounge hospitality that the stretch Hummer offers in the back, but follow me and we'll go and meet the muscle behind this stretch Hummer.
That's about 7 to the gallon.
This is Tony, and he's extremely... Sorry, this is Big Tony, and he's extremely qualified to drive this van.
Oh, yes.
Tony, I've got to say, I trust you already. I don't trust many people behind the wheel, but...
I will. I've had plenty of practice.
Oh. Why, have you been a getaway driver?
Yeah. Yeah, my name's Tony and I'm driving the stretched Hummer.
This year I'm in a stretch limousine Hummer with the Cuban boys, or the Cuban brothers.
I got too much, how you say, sexual chemistry for these girls.
Handling this 40-foot Hummer is a full-time job for Tony, and all his passengers want to do is party.
See you in Monaco.
It's a little bit of panic stations. I've just realised I left my passport in the support vehicle, so I'm hiding underneath the luggage. We're only stop laughing. This is the start of what is already going to turn into a very long night, I think. Cover me up.
Alright, to your left, underneath.
Joining our Hummer on the last train out are the camper van boys, and bringing up the rear, the ice cream van. Got pulled over by the security for an extra security check. I managed to bundle out from behind the luggage before they found me and decided that I was doing something illegal. And then Clemente here...
Totally looks like Jean-Luc Picard.
He told them that we were 6.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have been able to count that we were actually 7.
It's a good thing.
Safely over the border, it's a quick blast on to our midnight pit stop. Well, if you're going the right way.
We've got about probably 150, 200 miles from London. Proper support crew, and we're pitifully lost in the middle of Belgium. So, Vita, what car will you be driving this year?
Team Ikazawa are Gumball's most sophisticated outfit. Team leader Mai's dad was Japan's #1 Formula 1 driver. Now he's a big shot for Lexus, who have supplied Mai's amazing car.
My rally car is the SC430, which is a 2-seater sports car.
And basically it's going to have the special pinkness going on. That's amazing!
Despite being the most technologically advanced team with a host of gadgets and a two-man support crew, Mai realises that a good old-fashioned road atlas can sometimes be the best way to get from A to B.
Go after that.
The direction is Beaumont Châtelet. I wish they would give me the map. I'm a good map reader.
It's midnight. We took the wrong motorway. So we're here trying to get another map.
Our satellite navigation system started working. And the thing is basically telling us to go up and around in a circle and around and back and up and everywhere, all over the place. So now we're here.
Make sure that you know where we're going.
Faut prendre ici. Ici.
We're lost.
It's past midnight when the rally gets to the pit stop. The sleepy town of Akos is alive with Gumball fans. Inside the medieval chateau, there's a chance for the drivers to refuel, and boy, will they need it.
Yeah, something warm in my throat, so...
There's still a 700-mile sprint to Prague ahead, where Caroline is waiting for us to arrive.
It's 4 a.m. and we're at the end of stage 1 at this 5-star hotel in the centre of Prague. Now, I've flown in straight from London just so I don't miss those first cars arriving, and they're expected at any minute.
No, Caroline, there's a serious hold-up. The Czech Republic is one of the European Union's newest members, and they still have an old-school border control. It spells trouble for the Gumballers, many of whom are turned away.
You've got no vehicle registration document, you can't get into Prague.
Well, they won't let us in without a front number plate at the moment, so he's got a spare one so we can make one up.
Do you have a spare Lotus clutch in your back pocket? We went through the woods and a large bear came out. Jumped on top of us and, took a chunk out of the car.
What did happen?
We had a deer. You'll be all right, though. If we can get the indicator working, they'll let us in.
Rob Dyrdek certainly put the hammer down in Germany, but his progress ground to a halt at the Czech border.
We're driving across the border.
But it looks like Rob's got the wrong papers.
No, I don't. I mean, that's all that was in my glove box.
It's kind of shitty at the border. You know what I'm saying?
No, you cannot go through.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm still waiting, I'm feeling a little bit delirious, and there's no sign of those Gumballers.
You'll have to wait a long time before you see these guys. They're still cruising through Germany in their pimped-out camper van.
Morning. We're driving a 1965 split-window Samba. 3.2 Porsche engine, fully pimped, with some snake skin just to finish it off.
Caning it at over 100 miles an hour in a German car with a German engine, they get pulled by the German police.
What is the normal speed?
85 miles an hour. No, not even that.
Well, maybe 70 miles.
70 miles an hour? Who are you kidding?
Peace.
The boys are let off as the cop can't believe this 60s throwback can bust the speed limit. If only he knew.
Bye-bye.
It's a little bit lighter than it was, and there's no sign of those Gumballers. If I'm feeling tired, they must be exhausted. Where are they?
Wait no longer, Caroline. The supercars are here.
We're the best!
How are you?
I'm beat up from the feet up.
It was a long night, and we forgot all our registration documents. They deported us twice, and I found a dirt track, and we kind of snuck in.
Well, I can tell you that I did the entire, what seems to be 45,000 hours of driving.
We've done like 820 miles,
since last night, non-stop. That is the most tiresome journey you'll ever have.
I have tired eyes. You want to see?
You want to see? Look at
Okay,
those
look
eyes.
at this.
What kind of songs have you been singing?
Shut up and sleep with me.
I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna party like a rock star.
Back at the Czech border, it's 10 a.m. and me, the Cubans and Kim are partied out and ready for that 5-star hotel.
The campervan boys are over the border and giving it some. But as the end's in sight, the German technology goes kaput.
Anybody got any oil? Yeah, well, it's just pissing the oil out. We've been running it for eight hours solid. We're going to try and limp it into Prague, so hopefully we'll find a budding Porsche enthusiast.
Edging closer to Prague, they break down again. And again.
Beautiful work. Gumball.
And again.
Make that breakdown number 5.
It's now lunchtime, and while the Czech crowd are examining the supercars, Team Ikazawa are still examining the map.
You know where it is? Well, we just came here and over here. I tried to get them over this road, but it was up.
Oh dear. It's now 3 in the afternoon, and the party people have just arrived.
That's it. 18 hours in the with the Cuban brothers in the back of a limousine. It's been educational and emotional.
My bottom is hurting, but we made it. Did we make it?
We made it.
Oh,
Clemente, you all right?
so sexy, my darling. You were wonderful
Let's go and
last
see
night.
Tony, the driver. One driver, 18 hours, no stops.
I've got all the moves. Right.
Tony, you are the man.
75th, ain't bad out of 120.
Hey, there we go.
So, how long have you been driving?
About 30 hours, isn't it?
I think it's 19, Tony. Obviously no O-levels in maths. 19 hours for Tony behind the wheel, but we're here in one piece and safe. Come on, let's get you out.
Everywhere.
It's a sigh of relief for the campervan boys as they make it to Prague. And finally, bringing up the rear is mine.
Hiya! Oh, I think we're the last here, so we got a war for, determination, I think.
We've made it through the first leg of the infamous Gumball 3000 in one piece. It's been a real baptism of fire as we've already travelled 800 miles. That's over a quarter of the course completed in just one night. There's not much time for us to recover though, as we've got an early start tomorrow.
The second leg of the rally is an incredible route which takes us from breakfast in Prague to lunch in Vienna and dinner in Budapest. We get to burn round a Formula 1 track, and in the evening we let off steam at the mother of all pool parties. All that next time here on Gumball 3000.